let's just get to it. We were told to watch this movie called Showgirls. We drew it out of a hat.
I was like, wait, we weren't told. It was the part of the cinema club.
We were told.
Bobby Bone Cinema Club, we drew. Everybody put a movie in. Lunchbox put in Showgirls. We don't know what each other's putting in. Drew the movie, watch it. So I'd made a joke right before we came on the air about Saved by the Bell, just in the room. And Eddie goes, I can't think of Saved by the Bell the same. And I go, why?
Jesse Spano, man.
I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know too much about Jesse now.
So because of Lunchbox's movie, we had an NC-17.
Oh, that's conservative.
Showgirls. So 1995, Jesse Spano, Elizabeth Berkley, carefree young drifter Nomi arrives in Las Vegas to become a dancer and sets about clawing her way to the top of the Las Vegas Showgirls. I have everybody's reviews. I'm going to tell you guys, I watched the first 3 or 4 minutes and I was like, I'm just not going to watch it.
Smart.
What? You lasted 4 minutes and that's it?
Yeah, I just felt like, well, we said nobody had to watch it. And then I was like, I don't. And my wife will often walk in while I'm watching these movies, and I just didn't need her coming in with a bunch of naked people on the screen.
Exactly.
And her being like, what are you watching? Because if I'm like, it was a bit for the show. She was like, well, what if a bit for the show was jumping off a bridge?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, the weird part is Eddie started watching it with his parents.
I did.
Oh.
And I'm
You
like,
start-
first 3 minutes, I'm like, well, I'm not going to watch this with you guys.
Who did not? I shouldn't count because I watched maybe 5 to 7, 10 minutes.
Oh,
maybe.
here we go. Now the truth's coming out. Keep
I
going.
think it's more minutes. Okay,
Yeah,
I watched
keep
an
going.
hour.
Go
All right,
ahead,
it was
man.
12 minutes.
Okay, I turned it off before the credits finished.
Well, it was 12 times 2.
But I'm going to count myself as not watching it because I didn't watch enough of it to claim it.
That's good.
Amy,
I did not watch it. No minutes, 0 minutes, none.
did anyone else not watch it? Ray,
Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable watching it and what it would lead to. I just didn't want to be tempted.
What it
Tim-
wait,
leads
what?
to.
What?
You thought you were going to watch it and then do what?
No, I'm just saying a path of pornography.
What an idiot.
Yeah, I got you. Like a
addicted?
gateway drug.
It's a gateway drug to porn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so let me read a couple reviews. I don't know who they're from. You can admit it or not. The movie was entertaining. It had some aspects that you can't help but enjoy. The athleticism of some of the girls, it was worthy of a gold medal, but the plot had some holes in it. I would for sure watch it again, but I can see why it did not win any Oscars.
What?
So who would watch it? That has to be.
That's me.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't give it a more glowing review.
Hey, no, because I wanted to slide it in there,
All
man.
right, trick us. All right.
But it is that the athleticism to do some of those moves. I mean, it's impressive.
I don't even care about these reviews as much as I do. I just want to hear from you who
No,
watched it.
I do. I want to hear the review.
Morgan.
I watched it.
Okay, tell me about it. Your thoughts.
It was horrible. Listen, if there wasn't the nudity, it actually may not be that bad of a movie. But there was so much you couldn't stop focusing on that. It was
Yeah.
like watching a train wreck. Like you couldn't look away. It was that bad.
Because everybody was so naked, or because the movie was so bad?
All of it.
Yeah.
There's just so many things that you watch it and you felt very like uncomfortable the entire time. And I was watching it by myself. And there's like a pool scene that I really felt was so awful. I could not even imagine somebody shooting this movie. But the fact that Lunchbox has this taste in movies, just, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Here's a review I'll read. I think my TV got a virus from this. Might have been worse than the stuff. Lunchbox is an idiot for picking this movie.
That's me.
Oh, what?
That's me.
You started watching it with your parents?
Yeah, my parents are in town, so I'm like, hey, how bad could it be? And yeah, the first 4 or 5 minutes, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go watch this by myself upstairs. And dude, if I have to watch a movie for this movie club in my room with a locked door because I have 4 kids living
That's
with
creepy.
me, that's not good.
That's not good. Here's one. Of course Lunchbox likes this movie. I watched it myself and felt uncomfortable. Is this you, Morgan?
I don't think so.
And what made me more uncomfortable is knowing that all the guys on the show watched it too.
Yeah.
Abby?
Yeah, that's me. That's what I said. Like, I was uncomfortable and I was by myself. So, yes, it was very not good. And they were very violent towards women. I didn't really like that.
Decided to watch it with both of my kids. They loved it. Just kidding. Didn't watch it at all.
That's me.
Amy.
That's good, Amy.
Thanks, Lunchbox. I now have a go-to pick when someone asks me, what's the worst movie you've ever seen? Who's that?
Mike D.
Yeah.
That's Mike. Movie Mike. This is the worst movie you've ever seen?
Without the nudity, there's no movie. There's no plot line. Nothing happens. Jesse Spano's character is insufferable. Terrible movie.
Wow.
I did say it had holes in the plot.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I did. I said like the dancing and the athleticism, but the plot did have some holes after you rewatch it.
So I'm going to not rate it because I didn't watch enough of it. Amy's going to not rate it, and Ray's not going to rate it. So because we keep tabs on the numbers. Lunchbox, what do you rate your movie?
I'd give it 2.5 poles out of 5.
Polls. 2.5 polls. Okay, Eddie?
What's the lowest?
0.5.
Okay, I'm gonna give it 0.5 Vegas lights.
Morgan?
0.5
Easy.
sparkly dresses.
Okay. Easy.
I'm trying here.
Mike D?
Said it can't be a 0.
Can't be a 0. 0 means it doesn't exist.
All right, 0.5 dresses.
What?
Abby?
Goodness.
Yeah, 0.5 boobs.
Well, that's the Bobby Bone Cinema Club. The worst movie. It's crazy that of the movies we've watched 2 of Lunchbox's and 1 of Eddie's.
And what a race.
But the Rays one was actually, looking back, was like
Not bad.
awesome because it wasn't a joke.
Mine weren't a joke.
No, mine wasn't a joke.
Both of you. Lunchbox, you picked The Stuff and
That was
Showgirls.
The Stuff was a movie
Eddie
of my
picked a
childhood.
movie from the caveman drew on a wall.
1948.
Like carved into a wall.
I can tell you about seeing Showgirls. I mean, we went to one movie at the Dollar Cinema, and then we walked across the hall and went and saw Showgirls after it. It was amazing. Me, Aaron, and Forrest. And Aaron was on a date with Elizabeth, and she went home after the first movie, and we went next door and checked out the second
How
movie.
old were you guys?
We were 15.
Oh boy.
That was in theaters?
That'll
Oh
mess
yeah, it was
you
in
up.
theaters.
But like, surely they.
my-
It was her big
Other-
movie
Yeah, you might
after
have to
Saved
look
by the
that
Bell,
up.
like to make her not be the Saved by the Bell girl.
And that was our last movie.
How was that allowed
Yeah,
in
how's that allowed?
theaters?
Lunchbox, I was gonna say thanks, but Lunchbox, hi, and then that's it.
Man, I got to pick out another movie now.
You do. Please, come on, pick a
Can he
good
be
one.
banned for
Yeah,
like
can
one
you just,
review?
No. There's no banning people. I gave you a movie that I enjoyed, and I wanted to
No
see.
banning.
Yeah,
I may not agree with the guy, but I will fight to the death for his right to say it.
that's a good line.
Voltaire paraphrased.
Okay.
It's about